And welcome back to yet another book spotlight. We're almost done, but we still got a few more to go. But anyway, this time we're going to talk about my second poetry book called Still About a Girl. My first poetry book called The Hand I've Been Dealt is presently out of print, which is why we're not doing a video on it at the moment. But yeah, we have this my second collection ever, Still About a Girl, and it was written very, very early on in my writing career. I spent, like, I kind of had a sort of system to my writing at the time. Like, I had, a novel on the go, and then I'd have like poetry on the go, and then I'd have like a short story on the go. And that's, at that time, that's how I structured myself, and it worked, just given the way the hours I was working at the day job, and et cetera, just in terms of when I can get time in. So yeah, it worked out well. And at that time I was going through a really really devastating breakup, and it was, well, it happened quite before this book was even written, but it's still for years. And so I ended up funneling a lot of those feelings and passions and wants and needs and loss and love into poetry. And I put it all through there and filtered it through there. And I took, in terms of maybe a style, if you want to call it that, I took, like, outside of standard sort of poetic style stuff. My stuff is a little bit more lyrical. Like, I was listening to a lot of Counting Crows at the time, and as you know, like, basically all those songs are about heartbreak. So that was a strong influence in that place. Adam Duritz, a brilliant songwriter and musician, and Counting Crows is a fantastic band. But yeah, so like I would have these phrases and these thoughts and these emotions constantly going through my mind, going through my heart. And what I ended up doing was, yeah, channeling that sometimes into my fiction, but also into the poetry. And it just kept coming out. And eventually I finally stopped writing about love and loss in terms of poems. I don't know if I hit a poetic wall, if there's such a thing. Because I have a poetry collection coming out shortly, Caught in Black Headlights, and like I was able to write poems for that. Granted, those poems are not about love and loss. Those ones are about life in all its fullness, and also in all its darkness too. And but these poems here, I'll read it to you from the back, and this totally sums up exactly what's in here. It says, "Sometimes all you have left is a memory, a time when you found yourself, lost yourself, found yourself again in someone else. And sometimes they leave you anyway. But in the end, what they've given you is more than what you could have ever asked for. And though they're gone, you have lived because of them and become so much more. You have experienced what most go through their whole lives without, that four-letter word that impacts the world greater than anything else: love." And that sums this up. That's what this is about. And I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, read you one. I just totally at random. It's called Hidden Song, and it goes like this. It's four stanzas. It's: "Imagine the smiles of hidden feelings, scared to reveal themselves in an array of stars, each thought independent of one another, each heart a child's own. There is a story about a poet no older than me, who drew her courage from a seagull's eyes, a girl without fingers, paper, or ink, her mind the journal of her dreams. She talked to the squirrels of Fetterman Park, the trees a whisper of shade, her journals getting fuller after every visit, the leaves starting to lose their green. She makes a guitar out of fish string and branches, and tells about the diary in her head. Nobody listens, but she sings all the same. And I see her look at me." So that's kind of the tone, the vibe, the atmosphere of this book is. And yeah, it's a special book. It recently came back into print. An ebook version's on the way, at the time of this video anyway, that is. And yeah, I hope I don't have to go through anything hard and end up pouring it out into poetry again. So I hope my girlfriend never leaves me. But yeah, for this thing though, this is a piece of life that happened, and a piece of a girl that happened. And well, maybe one day she'll see this video and wonder What else is in this book? I don't know. But anyway, still about a girl, AP Fuchs. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we have more book spotlights coming up, because that's what we do on this channel every Friday, right? So tune in next episode, but in the meantime, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and just join the fun, and of course check out the other videos on the channel because they're just for you. All right, peace out.